welcome everyone to the game of Risk. We are doing our second entry in the Teaching People Risk series. In this one, I'm kind of going to go over what my thought process is, why I'm doing stuff, what my psychology is behind what I'm doing, and just kind of give you an entry into what a top 300 Grandmasters playstyle looks like. I feel like this is going to be a pretty educational video. So the first thing you want to look at is your turn rotation. I'm in the 4th turn rotation, so I will get an extra troop. 4th, 5th, and 6th get extra troops. Each placement lower, getting more, so you get 1 for 4th, 2 for 5th, and 3 for 6th. But of course it comes at the detriment of coming later. If no one attacks you, and no one goes for the continent that you want, 6th can be the best place. So the first thing I notice is Black, who is in turn rotation 1, attacks Siam from India. And he's going to be doing the no Australia, no win play. It's very common with newer players. Tell me I have this on Expert Plus. Tell me it is Expert Plus. Okay, so we are on an Expert to Grandmaster lobby. So this is a global domination on World Dom. The map is classic, setup auto, turn timer 60 seconds. AI difficulty is expert. It is ranked, fixed, balanced blitz. Alliances are on, and fog and blizzards are off. We do have inactivity behavior neutral, which is really rare. It allows for people not to do the bot out strategy, which is absolutely horrible. And portals are of course off, which I'm sure you guys could tell. So where can we go from this position? Well, actually, we only have one place we can go, so we are going to be the European continent. This is, of course, tied for best continent in the game that's holdable. I'd say technically North America is a little bit better. However, for late game, you can choose not to create any issue with these players. I'm just going to try and beef up my forces a little bit, so that way no one really bothers me. So when you're attacking, always attack 3 forward. Technically you're attacking with 4, however 1 stays back, so that is realistically the way you should go about it. I completely surrender over my position in Greenland, so that way we can dedicate ourselves to the European position, kind of showing everyone, hey, this is where we're going to be. Don't come here, we will be defending it. Our entire troop mass is there, with the exception of down here. And we will be using this just to generate free cards and delay the Australia position's move. So, we see Orange trying to go for our position, but it's not really going to go well for them. Unless they are wanting North America, which is fine. Doesn't really bother me none. We will make an alliance with them, because we are trying to go for Europe. And we're going to move out of Iceland so they can try and migrate in. If they do try and go for this position, clearly we have more troops in this area, so it will be easier for us to occupy. We really only are missing 5 troops before, really, because 1's a 1. Something you notice a lot of newer players doing is they care about their 1 position, which is just a territory. It doesn't really matter. Unless you're going for the territory game, but that we're no one's in that position this early in the game, so try not to focus too much on your territories, but focus on your troop mass early game and troop locationing. Just minor stuff to think about. So for example, we have 14 troops, basically 17 troops, which will turn into 20 here in Europe, whereas the orange player only has 12 troops, so he would be at a very detrimental position to try and go for Europe instead of North America. We think he's going for there, but you never know with players. We are, of course, live streaming right now, so those of you that are on Twitch, you will be on YouTube. Say hi to our fans out on the YouTube channel. Now, we're kind of trying to figure out where everyone's going at this point in the game. This is only turn 2. It looks like Pink might be botting out from it, but they were trying to go for the South American position. They do have a strong external out in Mongolia, which is good. If you are in the South American position, that's definitely something you want to keep in mind. So, how do we want to do this? We'll do it this way, right? We'll attack from there. We'll go... Oh, not that. We'll attack up, and we'll position more of our troops in here, and we'll let this player kinda understand that they're not going to be taking this from us, but they can have a path out. And we'll tell them they can attack our territory if we need to, and we'll throw them a heart to try and encourage them out of Europe, which they seem to like. So it looks like the orange player will be in the North American position. We'll see Pink taking over South America, assuming they didn't bot out, which they could have. And we'll see Blue trying to go for the African position. So a couple things could happen from that turn. We don't see the orange player going for Iceland, so they could be trying to migrate into the European position, which is fine. We just then have to go for North America, but we're already here, so we're not going to be letting them do that. And we are further in the turn rotation, so assuming we get a good trade, which we have 2 artillery, probably can get a 10 trade in the near future. I don't foresee the orange player doing something to us, especially now that they just lost that external position. They are down to a total of 3 positions, and we will be losing our externals, so definitely something for us to keep in mind. So it's up to red now. So is red going to be going for North America? This might dictate that orange might try and fight us for that position, which we really don't want to see. Yeah, so orange and red are going to be battling a bit. Definitely not what we wanted to see, but it could be worse. So we'll take our win where we can get it. We are, of course, going to go for a 1-stack. We really only have one place to get it from, so we'll take that end phase, and we'll migrate into Ukraine, and just kind of see what the orange player does. We're hoping that they stack in Great Britain, attack Iceland, and fortify from Northern Europe north. Maybe they even go further. So we'll throw them a heart, signifying that we support them. If they're good, they don't attack twice and they wait, but they didn't. So they will have their entire troop mass in North America with the exception of the 6, but this does give us a really good chance to actually take Europe early in the game. And now we have a strong ally in orange. So, being in the European position or in the North American position, you of course do want to be allied with the adverse person, because you are the 2 strongest players in the game. So from here, we're going to need to tell red that we need to attack their territory, so we're going to make an alliance and try and convince them to move out. So we're telling them to leave the continent. Of course, we will be taking it this turn, generate 5 per turn, and that will be at a benefit to us. He gives us a thumb up, we give him a heart. Alright, so now we have a few places to get a card. Miser says, I counted 2 places to get a card. Miser is a, he's someone that subscribes to the channel, pretty good supporter of the channel on stream. We will throw red the thumbs of approval for that. And now, we can't really get this out of there. So, what we're going to do instead is we're just going to kind of take our position. Blue hopefully is nice to us. That's really our best case scenario. And we'll generate more troops from this than we'll lose, so this will overall be a good play, assuming no one breaks us. And we're kind of too strong for anyone who isn't blue to break us. So orange liked that, and we'll throw a heart to blue. And blue liked that as well. So I really doubt anyone breaks this. The only player who has a chance to, assuming blue isn't going to backstab us, is honestly the black player, but the black player is more preoccupied with the no Australia, no win phase, so we're probably not going to have to worry about them. When orange does take that border, we will completely unenforce and put all those troops into Ukraine. Blue tries to migrate their troops out one turn at a time. Not horrible, so, you know, it is what it is. But do they smash through all 9 of these troops? This will be a tell of what kind of player they are. They do. So you don't want to do this. You'll lose a lot more troops attacking these than you'll gain. He got lucky on the rolls, but as a general rule of thumb, you don't want to do that. He lost 5. That is 2.5 turns of Australia's bonus to generate back what he just lost. Not the best in my opinion, but he does have a 20 guarding Australia, so he'll be someone else who's generating troops. Realistically, at this point in time, it's only us and black that are. So we hope to see the blue player maybe pushed into the Middle East, and we can do the split guard there. That's our best case scenario. But hey, we were lucky enough to get this, so we're going to take it while we can. And we'll just have a strong guard in the Ukraine. So, we of course attack with a 3, and then we retreat back to the same position, and have a strong guard in Ukraine. And we throw up a heart to both blue and orange, as they are our 2 strongest allies and neighboring continents. Alright, so the only players... Orange gives us a heart. Love to see it. I have a feeling we're going to work hand in hand with the orange player. So it's in our best interest to try and eradicate red's external positions, as they're going to be in an attrition battle with our ally. So that 3 gets eliminated. Which means we realistically only have to worry about this 3, which might get broken up trying to get an easy take anyway. So we'll just take this out as time goes on, and we'll get an easy take this turn. We do have 2 places we can get one. Hopefully black migrates their 4 in. Looks like black's someone who just over-attacks, doesn't really care about their troops. If I was them, I'd try and get my 4 back into Siam, but who am I to judge? Now, we do have the 10 set, and we're only 1 infantry troop off of another one the next turn, so we could get really powerful really quick. We see our ally does have 5 cards, but I think I'd rather have an ally than have those 5 cards. It just seems more justifiable to me to keep them around, but they are definitely going to be at war with red, so that's another reason to keep them around. 2 players at war with each other is better than anything else that you can have. Now, we do get 10, so, you know, we will have a large threat stack that we can kind of use to our advantage. We'll make that a 4 so we're not intimidating, and then we'll make that a 26. So we now have one of the larger stacks in the game. And we're also in a really good defending position. While not aggravating anyone, we do maintain a 5 on our border, though. Oh, yo, what's good, Jows? You redeemed the stretch. Let me adjust my chair setting. There we go. Good stretch. Thank you so much. Welcome to the chat, buddy. Those of you that don't know on YouTube, Jows is a co-creator of mine. He's a really good dude. Definitely give him a hey QT, how are you feeling? I'm doing pretty good, my guy. I am doing pretty good. I'm starting to get more in the swing of making videos. Getting back into making YouTube videos, which this will actually be one, assuming it all goes well. So I appreciate you checking in on me. We do see black slowly start getting rid of their external position, which we love to see. 10 out of 10 times, awesome. I don't really like that this player is here though, so we'll kind of see how that goes. Now, the pink player is in an interesting position because they take their continent, right? Okay, they at least take their continent, but they don't have an external position, which is pretty interesting to me. We'll kind of see what blue does from here. We are in the strength of a position that no one really wants to mess with us. We have roughly 3 more troops than the guy in second. He had a really good trade. I think he got the 12 set. But yeah, to those of you that are watching on YouTube, definitely give him a shout or give him a check. It's Jows215. He's a really cool dude. He does ranked. What in the world? He does ranked. He does play with friends. All sorts of good stuff. We'll take that. We'll migrate back in, and we'll just increase our threat stack. Now, I do want to leave a way for this stack out, so we're going to try and kind of not take the Middle East. Because this allows us to have a threat stack against the black players, so that way they hopefully don't try to break us. They still could, but we'll just see what goes down. We don't have a big trade yet, but if we get 2 infantry troops in a row, we're going to be sitting pretty. Oh, no problem, Jeff. You support me, I support you. We got each other's back, you know that. Oh, and blue finally goes for the take on their continent. We'll throw them a big ol' heart for that. And we'll make an alliance with the other 2 players at this point in the game, just so that way they know that we're friendly to them. Realistically, what you're wanting to do from Europe is you're just kind of wanting to let people irritate each other. You're in the most defensible spot, so it's not too big a issue. Are you really gonna break me? Okay, he didn't. I thought for a second the black player was gonna break me. I was like, what is going on? But no, we're good. I can't lie, I'm pretty excited for this YouTube upload. I've been thinking about it all week, and I'm starting to get some more ideas for my channel. I'm gonna, in the near future, start doing a couple more games for live streams. I have a feeling pink is a newer player. I wouldn't have stacked there, they had no reason to. Oh, they're gonna eat the red player, that's what it is. If someone breaks them out of Kamchatka, that's all it takes. Yeah, red's looking very fishy to the pink player. If it wasn't for that trade, he'd have probably gotten eaten that turn. I don't think red likes that. But now pink is open to him. So, does pink have a trade? And does pink want to get rid of the red player and make an ally in the orange player? That's truly the question we have to ask ourselves right now. Yeah, we're just going to kind of stack here and keep building our threat stack. We hope to see blue fortify in the Middle East. But we'll kind of see what goes down with that. Maybe tell the YouTube viewers if they are welcome to come to your Twitch chat and backseat your games. No backseating, miser. Oh, good lord. You're welcome to try, but it's not going to change anything. Whoa. Whoa. Orange just went on a tangent. I don't even understand. And blue, of course, fortifies to the Middle East, and we have a very strong duo power. We'll throw the blue player a heart for that. So orange has switched from attack to survival mode. Pretty interesting stuff. You're welcome to try. Yeah, it won't really influence much. If you have a good idea, I might consider it, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's my ranked account, so I'll be doing whatever I want to. That 50 stack is looking mighty strong, but I got more troops than you, bud. Did we get infantry? So we got a Joker. We are required to use it, so we're gonna. Normally you want to save these, but we didn't really have a choice. But normally you want to save these for a time when you need a trade. Just didn't happen out that way, so just keep that in mind for your games. I didn't get to show a good example of this. Maybe I will later in the game, but we'll kind of see. But it is still a 10 set. You get all three. I prefer to use Jokers on the 12 set where you have a +2 as well, but that's not always possible. But anywho, so if you're in exactly this position, you want to attack Irkutsk. Reason being, you can attack all the way down through here, and you don't walk off your troops from anywhere. So we attack here. Boom. And attack phase. And we fortify back into ourselves. We now have the largest stack on the map, and unless black has a set on 3, it really won't do a whole lot. So the two next players to get eaten out of this game are probably, at least I would assume, the black and orange player. I wanted to work with orange, but they didn't really give me a choice with them retreating. But it looks like red will probably follow after that. Pink's not going to let them have a territory, and will probably just eat them eventually. So yeah, definitely try and make sure you don't become the fish, because pink is going to start eating people. Especially with their trade on 5, they might do it this turn. Because realistically, say they get the 12 set, and it happens to be Western US, right? They can then attack the rest of these. Ones are really easy, almost never lose a troop, and then they can smash through Venezuela into Central America, and end up taking North America for themselves. Accept your alliance request, we are allies now. Yes, sir. He has the 10 set. Does he do it? Exactly what I thought was up. Oh, really? He's prepping to do it. Interesting stuff from the pink player. Oh, don't you smack his 20. I was gonna say that would have been a death sentence. I don't understand what's going on with red and pink at the moment. They're at war, but pink is generating troops and gets cards. At the moment, I don't want an alliance. Really? Really, sir? You want to fight this? You do realize how much larger than you I am, and I could just eat your entire troop mass with my stack. Like, I could just eliminate you from the game. Like when people backseating, personally it gives extra point of view / perspective for you. I enjoy it. It kind of gives me an idea of what the other players might be thinking, but normally it doesn't really change how I'm going to play. I have a feeling me and blue are probably going to start fighting this player here. That's what logic dictates. Now, black has no way to really damage me significantly. Yeah, I mean, 67, he doesn't really have a choice. He's just gonna kind of cower in the corner over there. So we're gonna use this trade and make Ukraine really massive and ready for war. Personally, I always like having the largest threat stack. Looks like pink and red are just kind of trading. Pink is eventually going to eat red. Orange will eventually get eliminated just because. So pink will then be weak once they do eat red. Blue will probably eliminate pink and take this, or pink will take North Am. So it'll turn into a 3-player endgame with green, blue, and pink, because once this happens, with all the +5s, we're going to eventually work on the black player, and it'll just generally be good. Normally I don't trade early. This is a time that I want to, as, you know, you'll see. An 82 stack. He physically can't get more troops than me now, so kinda his own demise unfolding by not accepting my trade request. Trade request, friend request. Something like that. So Orange needs to try and figure out something at this point in time. Because if they don't, they're just going to get eaten out of the game. Not really sure what that something would be, but they might be trying to go for an extra troop from territory mass, but they're not in a good position to do so. That's the main issue. We are now at a size where anyone who backstabs us could get deleted instantly. We're officially more than twice the size of the orange player, and that's only going to grow. We're almost twice the size of the blue player, but we probably won't become. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. That'll be on the video, just so you know. So, welcome to the YouTube channel, friend. We're getting close to being twice the red player's size. Of course, we'll pass the black player and the pink player. They only have +2s. So realistically, blue is the only player that'll come close, but even then, not really. Oh, do we see a full-on retreat from the red player? No, they just wanted more territory. Interesting. So, we're just going to keep on doing what we do. Okay, hello there. Hello! This program? Us? What? Prague? Oh, no, this is a classic fixed world dom expert to grandmaster fixed. AI activity is neutral, and these are the rest of the settings. Alliance is on, fog off, blizzards off, portals off, and it is a ranked game. Turn timer 60 seconds. Setup is auto. I'm a pretty big fan of classic fixed. I am getting better at Prague. Okay, seems like good settings. Yeah, I feel like these are like the most classic and true to the board game settings, but I like quite a few settings. Zombie Roulette's also really fun. So, looks like people are just kind of trading. We're all kind of waiting on something to happen between red and pink, because that's the next step of this game. Unless me and blue decide to eliminate one of black or orange, which I doubt because of the situation with pink and red. And orange doesn't have a way to attack anyone, so they're just kind of being passive at this moment. So pink is playing pretty passive, but not. They have a way to get cards. It's close to their base. This is actually a really good play by the pink player. Realistically, red isn't strong enough to do anything to them. So, we'll just kind of see what goes down. Corbina redeemed Hydrate. Alright, friend, give me just a moment and I will drink some dew. Some of the nectar of the gods, if you will. Not sponsored yet. It's gonna happen. And now we have a 98 stack, so let me grab a dew real quick. Drink up, kind one. Oh, I'll try. I've been meaning to put this in the mini fridge anyway, so it gives me an opportunity to do so in between turns. Those who don't know on the YouTube channel, Mountain Dew is kind of the official drink for the channel. We're not sponsored yet, but one day we are most certainly gonna be. So, un momento, por favor. Also, for those of you on Twitch and YouTube, if there's anything you want to learn about Classic Prog settings, or Classic Fix settings, not Classic Prog, my bad, make sure to leave it in the comments. I might be able to answer questions, how to do stuff more efficiently, how to manipulate your opponents, all sorts of good stuff. So just kind of leave that in the comments, and I'll try to teach you as much as I know. I know quite a lot about the settings. I am, of course, a pretty high-rated Grandmaster, so I can probably help you with whatever you're looking for. Alright, now it's our turn, so anything interesting happened? Not really. Black left a 5 out. Not a huge deal, so we're just gonna kinda pretend like we're not as strong as we are. Now, we are the first player to hit the triple digits for a stack. That is pretty huge. Cheers, friends. Thanks for redeeming the Hydrate. Delicious. I haven't had any dew for the day. Only caffeine I've had was, I had a large caramel cappuccino with 5 shots of espresso. That's kind of how I started my day. If this is Prog, I'd say smash orange, but it's not, so yeah. If this is Prog, I probably could win this turn, because, what turn is this? Round 15, 6 players. Yeah, I could just win this game this turn if this was Prog, with the amount of cards that are in rotation. Or last turn, rather, but still. Kind of wondering what's gonna break out between the pink and the red player, because red's probably gonna slam pink for not letting them get a bonus, because the fact that they're not leaving that continent tells me that. Oh, is this it? Not yet. They're thinking about it, though. He's gonna split. That encourages this player to start attacking his stacks. Maybe he's trying to incentivize a slam. Not really what I would choose to do, but hey, what do I know? I've only ever been top 300 in the world. Tied for Risky Phil as the top classic fixed player. You know. What would I know? Don't worry, we're going to push that boundary even higher. At some point we're going to be #1 in the world because of only playing Classic Fixed. They say it's not possible. I know it is. Yeah, what would you know? Oh, nothing. I'm pretty bad at this game, as you can tell. Alright, blue favored migrating their troops out of Congo into the Middle East rather than protecting their troops in Afghanistan into the Middle East. I think they're safe to do it this turn, but that's always a risky maneuver, but it can definitely be worth it if it plays out, which it's gonna, because neither me nor orange are gonna do anything to them, and pink and red are kind of in their own battle, so this is a good opportunity for them to do so. Those are some cool notes. This here is my favorite. This is the animated one for the channel. Just vibing, you know, chilling in the wind. Lark Moonborn, yo QT. Hey, what's up, Lark? Appreciate you tuning into the stream. What's going on, my dude? Just teaching some people how to play Classic Fixed as I do. This one will be going on the YouTube channel. Appreciate you tuning in. So, ooh, what does the orange player do from here? Are they gonna migrate back into the United States? They fortify back to Japan. Fascinating stuff, fascinating stuff. So we have about as strong of an alliance with the blue player as they can get. We also have a really good one from early game with orange. Black is the only player who doesn't want an alliance with us. We will send them the request, see if they want it. But maybe they don't. Maybe they just want to be their own little dude in the bottom of the map. Blue, what you doing? They could be trying to pretend to be passive, is my guess. But they did just lock themselves in. So I'm going to do them a solid, and I'm going to open them back up, because I really don't want them to hit my 5-stack. At the moment, I don't want alliance. I could eat you and still be fine. I could just delete your troops. Why don't you want an alliance with me? Anywho, this player's crazy. So what does red do? Anything? Yeah, fortify back into eastern US. Goes to Ontario. So what's red's play? Red's the only one that's been really doing anything. They've been trying to box the pink player in for a couple turns. Do they split into Alberta from the Northwest Territories? Or maybe migrate some of this up there? What are you doing, buddy? I don't want him on my border. What are you doing? Well, let's be a pal to the blue player. They are the ones that we're working the closest with, so we'll try and be their buddy. Maybe they just want to trade back and forth in Afghan. I'd be fine with that. Then we cannot upset anyone and just generate troops. We are the 2 largest troop generating players in the game, so that'd actually be pretty good for us. Without there being a Northam, I'm just kind of free to run rampant on everyone. And we'll throw them a heart. So it looks like me and blue are just going to trade back and forth here. So something you want to do kind of mid-game before the wars start happening is you want to gain an ally that you can trade troops back and forth, assuming you're in a strong position. Or even a weak position. Really depends on what your goal is. But the current goal is to not upset anyone. So if you have someone you can trade back and forth with, no one really gets mad, and you and your buddy just gain troops repeatedly. getting ever stronger. Pretty good if you ask me. Not everyone's forte, but I personally like it. So what does pink do? We'll throw pink a heart just so that way they don't break us. Show them we mean them no ill will. Red's playing a pretty dangerous game right now. They don't have a large stack. Urbina redeemed posture tech. Oh, wow. Alright. No, that's fine. Alright, I'll sit up. I see you. We do have the large trade. So that's pretty good news at this point in time. Now, since all we gotta do is trade with blue at the moment, this is actually a really fortunate situation. Do that, migrate the 3, end phase, and migrate back. So our stack is roughly 50 troops larger than the largest stack in the game. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I have a feeling this turn, red probably splits their 19 in the Northwest Territory, which would be a 22, turns into a 21, so it's an 11 and a 10. That's my assumption. Hey, gotta go, man. We'll check out the video on your channel. Yeah, sure thing. It'll be Quicker Trigger on YouTube. Appreciate you tuning in, and thank you so much for the follow. Alright. Pink obviously attacks the orange 1, as it's an easy take. Pink is getting to the point where they're going to double the size of the red player. Red really can only attack this one position now, and they've been separated from 20 other troops. So they put the 13 troops here? No, really. Oh my. Oh my. Shots fired. Shots fired. Holy cow. Well, this is when you want a 10 trade. Stuff is about to start happening. So we're going to just be huge and out of the way. Oh. And we'll open up blue, because we want an ally. And I got the good old 69. See if anyone's talking in multi-stream. I don't think so. Normally there's not any chats going on there. Nope, so we'll go back to Twitch. Dab for the 69. I don't have the emote yet, sadly, but I can do the actual dab. Let's see, me and blue are, of course, trading troops back and forth per the usual. We've gained a 60 troop advantage on second and third. Looks like the blue player is about to pass the black player in troop mass, so that's definitely good for us. But whenever the blue player realistically wants to attack the black player, we'll probably go for it. That'll kind of be up to them to choose. So we're just kind of waiting on the cue. They're first in the turn rotation. We have more troops, but you have to do first in the turn rotation, and you have to hit half the stack for the best chance of getting it. The only other way it works is if everyone... Oh, wow. Goodbye, red. Pop, pop. No. Lets him get his troops back, so I have a feeling that the red player is probably going to just slam into pink, would be my assumption. If you're going to do it, might as well use your attacker's advantage instead of getting broken. No, really. Migrates his troops back into itself. Maybe he's still going for attacker's advantage, but in a larger front. We'll kind of see what goes down. For the moment, though, we are, of course, going to just play friends with the blue player. Blue has been an astounding ally this whole game. Even when they could have broke us early game when they had North Africa, had like a 19 stack here, they chose not to and let us hold on 5, so definitely love them. Orange is probably going to come in for the aftermath of what goes on between red and pink, so that's pretty cool. And both red and basically everyone besides the black player is really good friends with us. I finally got the dab emoji last week. I'm so happy and waiting to use it. No, it was in the shop last week. I always miss it, man. Always miss it. Do you have all of the emotes? Did you have to get all of the emotes first to get it, or do you have it without getting them all? Because I'm told it only pops up with all of them, but that also just might be a hoax. I'm not really sure. The emotes that I have are these. Got a good 7 of them. Still have to get all these. And there it is. The best emote in the game. I also like this one quite a lot. I'm a fan of the turtle shell. I'm a fan of the angel dice. I'm a friend of Napoleon twitching. And I think the laugh emoji is pretty fun. Emoji? Emote. No, I don't have all. I heard that we don't all see the same things in the store. Oh. Well, that could make sense, because I've heard a lot of people say it was in the store, and I thought they were messing with me because I was on those days and they weren't, so that would make sense. But I check it every day that I'm on, so I'll eventually get it. Hearts Robot is a good one. Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of the yawn as well. Obviously, you have to have this fist bump. It's not really an option. It strategically benefits you. So, one of those things. And then the To War one is pretty good. The Devious cards is pretty good. Thumbs Up is good, obviously. Yeah, I think the On Fire one is just funny. Same with the Yawn one, you can like kinda enrage people, which I'm a fan of. Oh, YouTube. This is something that'll benefit you. So the emotes, they're little in-game things you can get. You get 2 free gems a day, or you get free gems from tournaments. You can buy them, but you don't have to. They all can kind of impact your gameplay, as it's really the only form of communication that you get. So, in my personal opinion, the most important one to have is a fist bump, whether it's that fist bump or one of the other iterations of it. You kind of have to have it. If not, the thumbs up is a really good one. But until then, the heart is about your only chance. So like say you're allied with someone, send them a heart, a like, or a dislike. You'd be surprised the amount of mayhem that you can cause with that. Just something to keep in mind for your battles. Oh, they finally opened up orange. Fascinating stuff. Hopefully orange knows not to open that, but we'll see. Does pink go for the kill on red? Really? You're gonna give him a way into your continent? Well, I guess not, because there's ones. Fair enough. So, what does red do? Smacks the 51? Moves to Alaska, fortifies into Ontario. Has his whole stack in Alaska. Fascinating. We're really close to being the first person with a 200 stack. Definitely something you want to have. Red says attack pink. We'll throw him a heart. Let's see, Lark Moonborn says spend money on the few important emojis and don't buy dice, frames, or troops. I won't necessarily tell them what to spend their money on, but I would say there's a very strategic importance to having some of these. But you can get it all for free if you play it enough, so that's entirely up to you guys. But if you were to spend money on it, I'm not saying you should, but if you were, I would definitely recommend the fist bump, the thumbs up, to War, Hard Eyes, and probably the white flag, I would assume. I'd say those are the most strategically important ones. And the dab, just because it's the dab, because that's really hard to get in the shop. Oh, he's pointing his stack at the red player. That's not what you want to do. Is red just going to smack through him? How many cards is there? 5 between the two of them. How many troops are going to be left after this? Does he do it? No, he doesn't. Wow. Oh, because he had the trade, so he can't yet. That makes sense. Do we have a big trade? Not yet. We hope to see an artillery in the next turn, otherwise we're going to get our first non-10 set, which is rather depressing. Of course, we open up the blue player to give them a way to have access to their troops. Risk is a language, and those emojis help you communicate. Yeah, you're not wrong. But not everyone can afford it, and I don't like to recommend people spend money. I'll say what's good for them to get, but that's entirely up to them. And you guys can all, of course, get it for free, get 2 free gems per day. It's not a lot, but it does add up over time, and realistically, they're like 100 to 300 gems each, depending on what it is. And you also start with a few gems, like a decent amount. I think you also get it from your level ups, so that's entirely up to you guys. What is the black player doing? This turn we will be the first player to have a 200 stack, which will be roughly 50 troops more than any other player in the game. So what is the red player doing? Red migrates out. Fascinating. Sadly, we get a 6 trade with a 2 set. Not the best thing ever, not the worst. We'll kind of see what goes down. But now we have a 200 stack, so rather good for us. No matter which way you slice it. So now we see the game boil into a different layout. We see Pink, who's a relatively weaker player, try and take 2 continents, in which case blue will probably take South America. Red is retreating. They sure are. They sure are. But I assume blue takes the lower half. I would personally try and take South America if I was blue. You don't want to see a super strong Americas. It's really not good for you. But we'll be okay nonetheless. We have exactly double their troops. We could eat them and still be the 3rd largest player in the game, maybe even tied for 2nd, depending on how the rolls went, so it's not too big a deal. Sadly, we just won't be getting our massive troops. I'm assuming pink takes the rest of North America, or takes 1 card at a time. I assume they attack with their 16. Ooh, they put a 5 on blue's border. Fascinating. So now is when we start trying to strike a deal with someone. Regardless, something is going to happen soon. So, kind of depends on to who and for why. We do have the 12 set this turn, so pretty huge for us. We hope to see blue migrate troops into North Africa. Cool. So it's turned on 3 players versus the Americas. Love to see it. Love to see it indeed. So what does pink do here? Realistically, they shouldn't attack anyone, but it looks like they're going to attack the blue player. Oh, they're going to attack us. Choose not to. We don't have too many turns to wait is the issue. But if we're the ones that attack them, it'll be a bad thing for us. They are generating 3 more troops per turn than us, though, so we are going to start slowly losing our lead. Hopefully blue does something. Don't see him do anything yet. So, This is quite the situation we've managed to build for us. Kind of surprised Pink is that greedy. And we are forced to get the cavalry trade. Not what we want to see in this time, but it did happen, so. It is what it is. As the biggest player, it is our obligation to maintain our lead. Attack red, yes or no. Oops. I think he's going to do the fake bot out strategy. Takes an easy card, right? Fortifies in. And we're going to break Pink this turn. Because it's about our obligation to do so, right? Pink doesn't have a way to retaliate. I mean, clearly we're not going to let them have that. With cards, you keep pace with Pink, right? Yeah. But they were stacking on my border instead of the red border. Bruh. Conquering the world, I see. Welcome, Archimedes. Everyone welcome the #1 top donator. You can see his badge in the chat. Absolute legend. Yeah, we are conquering the world. This actually will be going on YouTube too, so welcome to YouTube, my friend. What is that emote? That is awesome. That is legendary. I'll put in my my Twitch hype ones. I'm YouTube famous now. Oh yeah, you already know. Pink really doesn't have a way to retaliate on us, so we'll see what they do. They also might just leave. Remember, bud, you were stacking on the border of the strongest player in the game. Not really your best move. Fortifies in, huh? That's fine. I can fortify my troops over. Don't think you're special. I can fortify a good chunk of them. See, put about 76 troops over there, and we'll migrate those in. Our alliance is over. That's fine. You're gonna die. I could care less. It makes no difference to me. Sorry, buddy. You don't get a stack on my border like that. Listen, bro. I don't want to fight you. But If you think it's in your best interest to fight me, you can go right ahead. YouTube lesson? You taking a class? Wow. That was intelligent. Buddy. You're dumb. You realize I'm just gonna eliminate you now, right? I wouldn't mind teaching a class. Oh, yeah. Ah, bud, you're gonna block me off. No. Why would you do this? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Don't thumbs down me. Hey, what is going on? The pepper that is pickled. Interesting. Says Killamoo. Yeah, Pink kind of made the wrong decision trying to fight the strongest player in the game. Even if I slam their stack, I'm still fine. And I'm in a really good position. And will slowly outgenerate the other players because of my position. And blue fortifies to fight the... Ooh. Nice, blue. Love to see it. The pepper that is pickled is, of course, a moderator. Everyone should say hi to the moderator. So what does pink do? Because blue completely threat stacked them. Like, on an elimination basis. Not even like... Not an I'm gonna break you basis like I did. He completely threat stacked him. Maybe he just leaves and sits in my continent? That's a pretty common thing. Hello, mod. Does he go for me or blue or red? Leaves? Leaves. So the tables are going to flip for red and pink. Red is, of course, going to take this bonus and guard heavy and central, so that way pink can't get it. Red isn't going to make the mistake of taking both continents either, so... Fortifies the central. Fortifies out. Ooh, red's a good player. And just to make sure that they don't break us again, we're going to fortify over, but not attack them. Red is, or pink is not in a good position. Went from best position in the game to the worst. Well, second best, I should say. Those of you that are in chat or watching on YouTube, would you be interested in a class? Like one of those sign-up classes for like whatever amount. I get to teach you however many hours of risk. Maybe go against you. Ooh! And orange takes the elim. That was beautiful. I think everyone's happy with that. Whoa! Orange goes for the double whammy. Wow. So Orange said, nah, bro, I'm not taking last, and decided to instead go for first. Oh, you teaching a class on Risk? Good idea. If people would want to. It would have to be on a weekend, but I would definitely be okay for doing that. Orange doing the opposite of a class. Honestly, I'll let them keep that. They earned that. I have no issue letting the person with 41 troops do that. Unless Blue decides they want to eliminate him. Oh, does he? Oh, goodbye Orange. 3-player endgame. How many troops do I have? 238. Dang. So we chose about as optimal of a time to strike as physically possible. This now means that me and the blue player are going to go for the black player and go first and second. Good game, well played. So, blue. And you fortify back to the Middle East. I thought you were taking a class on how to do YouTube videos. I don't want alliance at the moment. So you're eliminated next then, bud. You understand this. No, I'm not taking a class on how to YouTube videos. I don't currently have the money. But I wouldn't mind teaching a class on how to play Risk better. I am sorry, but I need to attack your territory. Attack. Yup, I am way ahead of you, bro. Risk is definitely your strong suit. Oh yeah, big time. Not really sure why the black player doesn't want an alliance. Come on, lock your troops in. Lock them. Big trade, not yet. The moment you don't understand what situation you're in, do you? This is where me and the blue player eliminate you, bud. So, guys that are watching, if you're in the Australia position, and there is 2 players that have been teaming the entire game, maybe accept their alliance when they offer it to you. Wiggle your way out a third. Because from this position, me and blue just eliminate the black player and tie for first and second. Does he smack him? No, doesn't smack him. I can't let you have quite that many territories, bud. Let's see, you got him under 19. We do get the big trade at least, though, so that's good at least. $19, $18, $17, $15. I don't know, black is on the move. Nah, he's not going to be able to do anything. Blue realistically just needs to open up my troop here, and then I can blast through and open him up. Come on, hit China. Hit China. Hit China. Thank you, sir. I have a feeling black starts eliminating his external troops. That's 18, 17, 15, 14, 13. Yeah, keeps going, right? No? It's down to 15. So black and blue are kind of fighting their own battle. I'm just sitting on the sidelines. Hoping that blue kind of sees what's going on, because all we really have to do is Deadliest pinch him. He opens up there, fortifies back in, doesn't want to work with me. Interesting. It's blue, fortifies. Do a big trade? We do. So that can go there. Can I do that with 2? Nice. Love to see it. So now I generate the most troops regardless. And I already have the most troops. Oh, blue's on the move. Hit his 9 stack, so blue's gonna want me to retaliate. Try one last time to make an alliance with the black player. At the moment, I don't want an alliance. Why? What would stop you from wanting that? Fortifies is 37 down, I would assume. Chooses not to. Well, let's put that up to there. We'll put that there. Next phase. Now it's blue's turn. Blue pumps in 20 troops, right? And smacks down. Eliminates the rest of his position. Yep. Now it's time to start smacking the stack. 4v1 wins every time. Cool. He doesn't want attack order. It's fine, but blue's working with me, not him, so that loses him the game. Bad decision on black. Oh, very bad decision. I've tried to ally with him since the beginning of the game, and he just is not having it. He does have the troop mass to eliminate blue and not take last. That's about the only thing. So we'll kind of see what goes down. And we generate the most troops in the game at the moment, so... Production is key. Oh, especially here. The fact that blue's just letting me have all this. I can outproduce him and win. In fact, normally what I do is I use my attacker's advantage to win. Ooh, laughed at black. Laughed at the player he's attacking. That's how you incentivize a slam. Black's got to do something. He does still have enough troops to, with attacker's advantage, take out the blue player, possibly. He can't take me out any longer, even with attacker's advantage. Bad dice. Oh yeah. But as long as he's attacking his troops that he's generating, or attacking with his troops he's generating, it's fine. Takes his card and passes. It's fine. Blue also didn't take a card that turn. Something to note. Black says good luck. Who's he slamming? He slams one of us. I think he slams blue. He slams blue. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Patchy the Dog. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Mitch on Risk, thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you. Whoever he slams... No, don't slam me. Don't slam me. I didn't double attack you. Why are you slamming me? Really? Why me? I tried to alliance with you how many times? Blue? Oh, it could be either of us. I'm next in turn order. Oh god, who does he go for? No! Breaks my bonus. Who does he go for? Who gets second? We win. We win, boys. That's how you do it. That's why you don't laugh at your enemy when you're attacking them in the end game. He also chose to double attack him. We can probably do this in one turn. Who has those cards? Black? Yeah. Oh, bro, don't even worry about it. Oops. 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 I meant to give him the win. I accidentally locked myself in Japan. I mean, I win either way, but I feel kind of bad. Bye, Blue. Well, I don't think Black deserves the win, but... Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Oh, I meant to give you second. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Oof. Buddy, you already lost. Why are you trying to break me? You have 19 troops. What are you gonna do? What do you think it is you're gonna do? I can beat you with my troop generation. Watch, I'm gonna beat this guy with my troop generation. 15? Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? 16, right? With attacker's advantage. See if I can beat him with just what I generated. Ooh, how many troops does he have left? 12 to 12. I think I can. This is for science, fellas. For science, I'll do it. Well played. Good game. Oh, he loses one more turn. Alright. I just barely couldn't beat him, but he locked in, so. But, good game. Well played. What's my troop generation now? I wonder if I can beat him. Do we get the trade too? No trade. That's fine. Anyway, guys. Whoa, whoa. Thank you so much for the cheer, Miser. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are now the third highest, wait, 5th highest bit donator. Hell yeah, dude. GG. So, YouTube, this has been another lesson on how to raise your rank and risk, how to get better. A hype train is close. No way. Thank you so much for the cheer, Pepper. I appreciate it so much. Man, I've never had a hype train. Archimedes, too. Wait a minute. No way. Y'all gave me a hype train? I've never had a hype train. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Anyway, YouTube, well, this is my first hype train I've ever had. Pretty awesome. first one for the channel. Pretty educational video. Thank you so much for the follow, Shadowers. Enjoy the ride. Oh, I will. Apollo Bruce just donated 200. Wow, thank you so much, guys. This is awesome. Thank you. This is incredible. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to do. Hey, Jolie, thanks for lurking. Anyway, this has been another episode on your lessons for the video. What just happened? Archimedes just subscribed. Thanks for the subscription. I hope you enjoy those emojis. They're pretty cool. The vibing one's pretty cool. Don't know how I got here, but seems like there is a lot of fun in here. Pepper that is pickled, the pepper that is pickled just cheered another 100 bits. Guys, you're spoiling me. My God. Also, get a dab for the 69% on the hype train. Almost at level 2. That's insane. Wow, guys. The Shadowers just subscribed. No, y'all are insane. No way. Now we're up to 4 out of 10 subscribers for getting more emojis. Thanks, guys. Sorry, YouTube. You're gonna have to deal with this on YouTube because I'm not cutting any of this out. Y'all are all awesome. This is my first ever hype train. So we beat 4 experts and a master. But yeah. Oh, it hit 100%. No way. Is that level 2? Risk community here in Force, I see. Oh yeah, the risk community is in a level 1 complete. On my first ever hype train, I got to level 2. That's insane, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who in the what the huh? Archimedes, you just gave me 5 tier 1 subs? No way. Oh my God. My eyes are watering. Oh my God. Y'all are... Holy cow. Who? No. Again? Who? Jolie, you guys just got given 2 gift subs in the chat. I can't even. This is insane. Beat me to it, the pepper that's. But y'all just you got me to my goal. I get more emojis to give to you guys. Now I'm gonna buy some emojis here on Page A, and I'm gonna like pay someone to actually make up. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. What an amazing stream. I can't even believe this. Wow. Thank you all so much for the cheers, for the subscribe. I can't even. Wow. This is insane. Y'all got me to level 3 hype train on my first ever hype train. I love all of y'all are. I love my fans so. You're all such cool people. Thank you all so much. And thank you, Apollo Bruce, for the follow as well. Wow, I'm speechless, guys. YouTube, you saw it here first. My first ever hype train got to level 3. That's incredible. Wow. Wow. What a community. We're such a naughty community. Y'all are spoiling me. Wow. I can't even... My brain's like broken right now. I can't... Y'all really just did that. Wow. You're on your way. Say thank you, you appreciate... Yeah, thank you all so much. I appreciate the support more than you could possibly imagine. And thank you, Mono Fundamental, for the follow. It means so much. It's my goal to make... It's literally my dream since I've been a kid to do this. So I'm glad I could provide for you guys an experience that you enjoy this much. Wow. Cheers to that, guys. That is... You're some amazing people. Anywho, for the rest of you that are on YouTube, this will be live here later tonight. If you do care to watch it, it will be permanently on my channel. Tune in here in the next couple weeks. I'm going to start uploading for YouTube some retro gameplay. I'm also start doing competitive Splatoon. And of course, Risk will always be a part of the channel. Risk is how I've grown my fan base for Twitch, and it's honestly the best community I've ever met. I really appreciate all of you guys. I can't express how thankful I am for today. Y'all got me to 50 followers so fast, and then you shot me up to 100 followers faster than that. The raids, thank you so much to Mitch on Risk for giving me the raid party. Thank you for all the subscribers, thank you for the follows, for the biddies. I'm just stunned. I'm just rambling at this point. But wow, guys. Wow. I can't even. That's great, man. Glad for you. Love from Ecuador. You're all the way in Ecuador. What time is it over there? I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Miser, you didn't have to do that again. 22:32. Oh, nice. I actually prefer military time. Nice, dude. But thank you so much for the biddies, Miser. Y'all are insane. I can't believe that. Miser, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're back up to 3rd on the entire leaderboard. Look at that hype train. Everyone drop your hype train emotes. Everyone drop them. They're beautiful. Had to finish what I started. Thank you so much, Miser. And thank you to Archimedes. You're the #1 gifter now. You are... Apollo. You guys don't have to keep going. You already made my month. Guys, I am honored. Anyway, YouTube, thank you all so much for tuning in. Tune in next week for the next episode where I teach you guys some more about Risk, and keep your eyes peeled for some retro gameplay, as well as I heard there's rumors of maybe some VR Phasmophobia coming to this channel. Definitely check it out. Stay tuned. Love you much. Peace, guys.